are really the best because no, it's kind of unexpected, and now you're just like kind of like off guard, and it's a great way to get the football back in the red zone too.
It looks like Guzman is not back out. We have Paquette and an Angel. Mount Zion with the handoff, trying to get to the corner.
Brought down by a team of Warriors, number 11 and 14. Angel and Drake.
Now, you talked earlier, JW, about getting exposure, helping these kids, our student athletes, go to the next level. Drake Carroll just received an offer from Duke.
Duke University.
Duke University,
Yeah,
big-time program, big-time school.
That's his 7th D1 offer on the year, and Coach Juice, our defensive coordinator, has really helped him become the player that he is. You'll watch his speed off the line here against their right tackle, number 99, and watch how he fires his hands. I mean, he gets locked up there, but in on the tackle.
And on the tackle.
There we go.
Holds up his block, stays there, and
Number 22.
But the coaching we have has really developed these guys and made them the players who they are today. I mean, 7 D1 offers, Duke University, to a kid who didn't play defensive end when he came to Cornerstone. He started at safety. There we go.
There we go. Another missed snapped.
Big loss of yardage
Big
for
loss of
Mount
yard.
Zion.
And it's like you're saying, like, you know, it's really all about the coaches. You can have great players all you want, but if you don't have the right coach to really develop those guys, they're not going to reach their full potential. So you got to have the right coach with the right players. That's how the players get to, you know, the 7 D1 offers and D1 and eventually making the NFL because of the great coaches they've had in the past that have developed them and believed in their abilities.
Exactly. A good coach makes a good player a star player an All-American. Mount Zion is going to punt. This is their second punt.
Low snap. Ball's away. Looks like it's going to be received. Let's it roll.
Get out of the way. You got to get out of the way, guys.
Here we go.
You had Feo behind to return the punt.
Ball's going to be placed on Mount Zion's 45-yard line. Warriors will set up shop there.
So this upcoming drive, like, I like what we did last drive. Do you think, like, what needs to? I'm sure the defense is going to make adjustments. Like, what should we do this drive?
I think just do what they were doing. Since Ohio, those quick outs, those quick passes. You have a lot of speed in Jalen McCain and Josiah and Davis McCray. That's a hitch right there, right? Mount Zion does a great job in tackling, but those are the passes, Ethan, that I think that gets us the wins, right? Quick passes, moving the ball, not afraid to attack, right? And the key is no penalties. Right? We gotta play smart.
Slow quarterback keeper.
Malcolm Carter with the ball.
He's fired up, ain't he?
He's fired up.
He's a dual threat quarterback. He can sling it and run it. He's got some wheels.
He's an athlete. Reads it well. It's an RPO run pass option. Keeps the ball this time. Gains about 15 yards and gives the Warriors a first down.
And the first down.
Hand off Jalen McCain.
Gets stuffed for like a 1 or 2 yard gain.
Now this Mount Zion team is showing some signs of speed, toughness, right? It's a long trip from Washington, so I don't know if they're out of sync right now, but they do have some speed. We've got to be careful with that. Like I said, you got to play smart. No foolish penalty. Here you go, Malcolm again with the quarterback keeper.
We just got to do what we did last drive, you know, get into the playmakers, you know, get little easy plays, because, like, small easy plays, they lead to chunk plays, and when you get the chunk plays to start going, that's when the defense starts to get on their heels and they start to guess. So, you know, just keep just keep waiting and waiting and waiting until that big play is going to be there. And you see penalty.
That's against Mount Zion. Offsides.
Yeah, he tries to jump the gun a little bit before the snap, and I like what he's trying to do, but it's a very high risk and low reward.
Malcolm with the pass. I think to Davis.
Floats it up, almost picked
Lucas.
off.
He had Luke Smith. Luke Smith, the receiver, the intended receiver, was in double coverage there.
Yeah, that's a scary throw. You got to put it on the money to give him a chance at it. If you don't, especially in double coverage, Mount Zion could have made a play there, and we're lucky to dodge a bullet.
We did.
Injury timeout taken right now.
Injury timeout on number 5 from Mount Zion that went and grabbed. That was a very athletic jump. Number 5 from Mount Zion. Let's see, what's his name here? It's Tyler Owens, DB, running back, senior, 5'11", 188 pounds. Great athletic play there. But again, once you get confident, Ethan, you start moving the ball, you start trying to make those throws, right? And you had double coverage out there with Luke Smith. Now, Luke Smith is leading all receivers with receptions.
Receptions, touchdowns, yards per game. He's really blown up this year compared to last year. He's getting targeted more. So it's definitely a good guy to target as far as what Malcolm was thinking. We'll see what they do here on 2nd and 10 from the Warriors 20.
I mean, I'll target him a lot. I mean, he's a big target in the middle of the field. And
handoff, Jalen McCain up the middle.
I mean, Luke Smith,
it's like a gain of 1.
It's like a big target. I mean, big targets are always the quarterback's best friends because they have the best hands, they're most the physical, and they win a lot of 50-50 jump balls. So it's great to have one of those 50-50 balls guys on your teams that just makes plays.
We have Drake Carroll in at tight end. He's running.
Little bubble pass out. I like that play. You know, give the ball to your playmakers, guys who've been getting yards all game, and let them make plays. They get a big gain right there. And now we get the chance to kick a field goal.
And this is what I was talking at the beginning, right? Having somebody like Velasquez, a soccer player, come in, gives you the opportunity in these situations to come away with some points, right? And Velasquez has done this consistently now. We have Mateo Rodriguez, the holder. That's a high snap. Good.
Right down
Good.
the middle.
Absolutely. Kickers don't get enough credit for the value they bring to a team. When you don't have a good field goal kicker, PA key kicker, you can lose a game. And we saw that when we played Paris Episcopal from Dallas. We scored as many times as they did, but we could not figure it out on the field goal side of the game, and it didn't go our way.
That, and then when we played Midland Christian, tie ball game 14-14, Midland's Christian kicker, very good kicker. I think he has a couple of D2 offers. They won the game by 3 because at the end they were able to kick a field goal, and we lost 17-14, which was a heck of a game. Great game against Midland Christian, but they had the kicker.
Absolutely.
So like you said, having a kicker, it gives you opportunities to put points. And Ethan, the team that puts the most points, what? Wins. So that's the name of the game. You got to put points. Every time you're crossing the 50, the mentality of the team has to be, we have to score. got it. So yeah, okay. So when we see her on the screen, we'll stop commenting. Got it. That was great coverage. Again, a kicker, a good kicker, punter, place kicker. Those are key players. They're called specialists. They're called specialists for a reason, right? You gotta have a special player in those positions to get you this. Velasquez already got him 3 points, and now with that kickoff, right, puts Mount Zion inside the 5-yard line with great coverage from the Warriors.
Right, and I don't care how good your offense is. It is always hard to start a drive inside your own 5-yard line. QB ain't got much space to work with. He can't scramble around or he's going to get a safety. Yeah. So we'll see what they do here. Looking left, he's scrambling. Here he goes, throws a little check down. Number 12 on the catch.
Number 12 on the catch for Mount Zion is Malik Turner, a junior, 5'8", 175. They have him here as an athlete. Looks like they're the punter also, or punt returner, or kick returner.
No, that's what can't happen. You can't have a like QB scrambles outside the pocket and has a nice little check down. Like the check down shouldn't be there. Like you always have to play the short routes first, and if the deep route hits, then the deep route hits. But no, more than likely, especially in high school football, the quarterback's not going to hit the deep route 7 times out of 10. So unless it's a really good quarterback.
Handoff there to number 12. He's trying to make something happen. Short gain.
Short gain. But now with that, like you were saying, that check down, that first play gave some breathing room to Mount Zion. Right, they were inside the 5. They were at the 3-yard line.
Especially backed up in your own 5.
And now they're all the way to the 15-yard line.
Because no smart quarterback's going to take a deep shot from his own 5. You just got to play underneath and play the short stuff. And that's how stops happen. Then you get the ball back. Second down, though. One more down, then it's third down, then we get him off the field. Quarterback scrambling. See what I mean?
Just tries to throw up a prayer right there and floats it over. He was rushed out of the pocket by number 55, Azan Baycott. And Azan has some D1 offers. I mean, the kid can pass rush, and when you get a pressure like that on a QB, he's just looking for an answer. And, I mean, that's the kind of power our D-line brings to this team.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, no offense to high school quarterbacks, but like they're not going to hit a deep route often. No, it's very hard. Even in the pros, it's hard to hit a deep route. So.
Especially when you're rolling out, right? So that's the pressure that you need to bring to the quarterback. Make the quarterback be athletic. I think Guzman is back on the field. Now that's a good ball.
Floats one up there. There he goes. That's a connection.
That's a good ball. But again, to your point, Ethan, there was no pressure.
But we
quarterback was right there, had time to make that throw.
Floated one up there. 3rd and long. That's a risky throw, and he got the job done right there. So at least they flipped field position. Mount Zion's got the ball on their own, what looks like 45.
You see, like, we live with that, though. No, because then that just, like, deep balls really just come down to, like, who's faster.
There we go, handoff up the middle. Short gain on the play.
Cole Clark. Now, that defensive line, right, you have Drake Carroll, Cole Clark, Hassan, all juniors coming back next year. So again, like you were saying, JW, the future looks good, and you get excited for the future.
Absolutely, we got some great athletes, but not only athletes, players. They know the game. The coaches expect them to know the game. Little screen pass there.
Pass.
Brought down on the play. Big hit. Number 2, Cole Clark. There we go.
And that's what you need. That's what you need, Ethan. You need the whole team running towards the ball, right? Those passes are going to happen. Those short passes outside.
And it's like basketball, no.
Yep, we're ready. And we'll be right back, folks.
We'd like to recognize all of our alumni on this special homecoming night, but most importantly, the class of 2005 who has gathered tonight to celebrate their 20th class reunion. Would you give them a warm hand and a warrior welcome?
All righty, Warrior fans, welcome into our 2025-2026 homecoming game. My name is Lydia McKee, and I'm currently joined here by our amazing Agua Fresca founder. Please, Mrs. Set, please tell us about some of these amazing flavors you have.
Hi there, thank you for having us, and we have over 10 different flavors ready for you. We have agua de sandilla, agua de piña, agua de pepino, and many more. Come down and get your half-off refills, and come on, let's go Warriors!
Yes, oh my goodness, thank you so much, Mrs. Set. Make sure you guys make your way down and fuel up for tonight's game. God bless.
36. Let's go, Warrior fans. Get behind your defense.
Back here, 3rd and 6 for Mount Zion Prep. QB drops back, looks left, throws left, has a completion, dancing around, brought down by a legion of Warriors, and that's a first down for Mount Zion Prep.
First down.
This is the first real spark of offense we've seen from them all game. I mean, granted, this is drive 3, so they had to get something going if they were going to do anything in this first half, and they've done pretty good.
No, I mean, Mount Zion has some athletes, right? They're getting settled in, it looks like. And we need to do better in looking at the athletes that they have and doing a better job in the coverage. Have Guzman, number 34, back there. He's on the defensive line.
Little screen pass. Zahn Baycott. That's the kind of plays he makes. He read screen, he dropped back and made the play there on number 22.
That's why he has those offers, right? That step, that quickness to turn around, understand the play, and run down the running back.
Not only very unique size too. Like that's going to be valuable wherever you go.
Not only is he a great athlete, but he's a ball player. Coach Juice, our defensive coordinator here at Cornerstone, has made sure that his players know the game of football. So he read screen there, he dropped back, and then had the athletic ability and talent to make a play. That's an all-around ball player.
Absolutely. And wait on the defense to corral to the ball. You know, it's like what my basketball coach said, like it's one ball versus 5 defenders. Same with football. No, it's one football versus 11 defenders. So
exactly, going deep. The coverage there, number 4.
Deshaun Horn.
Some great coverage. You know, way to not hold on to the DB or a wide receiver, excuse me, and just like not getting a pass interference, because that pass interference is thrown there, put inside the 10 in a very threat position to score. Great pass coverage from number 4, the senior Deshaun Horn.
Great coverage there, and again, Ethan, you know, Warriors playing very disciplined on defense, very disciplined on offense. Haven't had the penalties that have been almost a characteristic of Cornerstone by this time. But this first half, Warriors playing with a lot of discipline.
3rd and long here, Mount Zion Prep. QB scrambling, breaks away. He's got the first down and more. Brought down by DJ Jackson, number 13 for the Warriors.
Number 3, that's Brendan Perkins, the quarterback. Also plays safety, 6'3", 175, a junior. That was a very athletic play by Perkins there. Looks like we see Jacob Vesey, number 42, in the on the defensive line now. Jacob Vesey, another student athlete, another Warrior that has multiple D1 offers.
Absolutely, a senior. This is his last Cornerstone home game, but we're grateful for the energy and physical dominance he's brought to this Warrior defense. flag on the play.
False start. Oh, wait, no, timeout.
Timeout for Mount Zion.
There you go.
Yeah, but no, for the seniors, this being their last home game, no, obviously you want to win it, but more so just enjoy it. You're not going to get these opportunities, not going to get this life back, and I'm sure you miss it, obviously, but, you know, in the sense of you're going to go on to bigger and better things, but this is where it starts, sort of, and, you know, just enjoy it. Even if you lose, even if you win, just enjoy it.
No, absolutely. I'm blessed with the opportunity to play 4 great seasons for Cornerstone, so a lot of night games in Warrior Stadium, but you're absolutely right, Ethan. Don't take any moment for granted. If you soak everything in and you play by play and you know you enjoy the bus rides and the off seasons and the workouts, you really don't miss it, but you're happy it happened. So I'm hoping these seniors tonight end off with a bang and have not only enjoyed their time at Cornerstone, but have made memories that they'll cherish forever.
Mm-hmm. First and goal from the 9. And if we can hold to a field goal and get stopped, that's going to be crucial. You know, you don't really want to make this a 3-point ball game, so.
Quarterback keeper up the middle, number 1. Stuffed by the Warrior defense. Short gain on the play.
Very short gain. Probably just got back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, second and goal. Now that was another move that really helped in Ohio, bringing Brandon Stewart, number 71, in on defense. That really helps to solidify that middle, and it showed there. It showed there.
Absolutely, that's a lot of man to move. So when you can take another guy off of a block and force the center and the guard to double team a guy like Brandon, that's somebody else who's coming free. Especially in these goal line situations when not a lot's going to happen outside and they're going to try to pound it up the middle. You want a guy like Brandon in there on nose guard.
That's a big man, to man the middle.
Very, very athletic Brandon Stewart there at, I think he's 6'5", 280 pounds. So that's a very athletic kid that also has offers, and he's a junior. So we'll see him here next year too. So excited for that. No offsides.
Offsides. Number 99 for Mount Zion Prep.
Illegal procedure on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
See, sometimes those moves, you bring different personnel, tougher personnel, bigger personnel, like Coach Juice just did here with Brandon. It changes the offensive line scheme. JW, you know about this, being a center for 4 years. The offensive line, Ethan, I don't know if you know, but they have their own cues too. The center has to coordinate all those 5 guys into a rhythm, right? So they can block and allow the quarterbacks and running backs make the plays.
Touchdown, Mount Zion Prep. That was a catch. Flag on the play too. Looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Number 12, that was a touchdown by Malik Turner. Again, we've seen Malik before, right? Running and moving around and making plays. 5'8", 175 pounds. Malik Turner Gutierrez. They have him down as an athlete on the roster, and you can see his athleticism popping up.
Absolutely, he went up there and got that ball.
The athletic wide receivers are really the kind of receivers you have to watch out for, because now they can put you on a poster and just like jump up and get it, and they make you a fool. Just be careful. Now the flag on the play, it's a longer kick, and
doesn't look like they're gonna kick it. No, they are. That's field goal position.
If he misses, then it's still a touchdown game. penalties. Not a very smart move by number 12, Malik Turner.
Those are the penalties, Ethan, like we've said in previous games, where you just gotta if you score, Lou Holtz, famous coach Lou Holtz from Notre Dame and South Carolina, he would tell his players, act like you've been there before. Score, grab the ball, give the ball to the ref, get out of the way, next play, right? Act like you've been there before. And now it puts Mount Zion 15 yards behind.
Going for 2 here.
Going for 2.
Floats one up, looking right. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, very unnecessary penalty there. Those unsportsmanlike conducts can be avoided.
So with 7 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the first half, the score is 10-6 Warriors.
Cornerstone Warriors, because I think Mount Zion is also the Warriors.
Yes. So Cornerstone Warriors 10-6 here in homecoming night, beautiful night in San Antonio, Texas. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or one of our broadcasts, welcome to 2025 homecoming game, Cornerstone Warriors against the Mount Zion Prep Academy Warriors, all the way from Washington, D.C., coming down to San Antonio. And the score right now is 10-6. 10-6.
That was a good drive by Mount Zion Prep. They pounded the ball, converted on third downs, really chewed some clock here. We got 7 minutes left in the first half, and those kind of drives we have to limit as Cornerstone football.
Those are tiring drives, and no, defense is it's really like kind of the key point of the team. And if you wear down the defense and get the defense to get fatigued, then the easy plays start to be coming in, and we can't have that. Good thing our boys are conditioned.
That's well said, Ethan. That was a long, tiring drive, right? And you can't allow that to happen. Here you go, Mount Zion to kick off.
Kick is away, fielded at the 10. Brought down at Mount Zion's 18. Warriors will set up shop there. Looks like we got some jawing.
Kick caught by number 4, Deshaun Horn. And looks like Jalen McCain trying to get some extra time. There's a flag on the play. Looks against the Warriors. Holding.
What are you guys doing?
Those are the penalties. We had been penalty free up to now, right? Now the Warriors start at their what it looks like 12-yard line. We have a change of quarterback. Mateo Rodriguez, number 10, in at quarterback. Shotgun formation. You have Luke Smith in at halfback. And here we go. With 7 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the half, Warriors start now at their own 12-yard line. Motion by Jaden Johnson. Handoff to Jaden McCain.
Up the middle for a short gain. About that offensive line, though, coming out this year, a lot of young cats. Number 78, Alex Gearden, he's a sophomore, and he has stepped up in a role at center that is much needed on every offensive line. He talks about Brandon Stewart playing nose guard earlier, playing left tackle now. I mean, dual threat athlete can go both ways, but they've really stepped up here for the Warrior offense.
That's right. Now, Alex had big shoes to fill coming off of JW being the center for the last 4 years. Another handoff up the middle.
Yeah, that play just gets blown up right away. And now it's in the third long situation that you don't really want to be in.
You don't.
And then it puts the defense right back out there. No, he hit 3 and out.
You want to stay ahead of the chains, right? Ahead of the chains every time.
3rd and long for the Warriors. Mateo Rodriguez at quarterback. Subbing in for Malcolm Jr.
Mateo, sophomore, 14 pack.
Go right, floats it. Broken up by number 5 for Mount Zion Prep. Mateo was looking for Josiah. He's had that connection all year. We got an injured player in the backfield.
Oh, he's in pain. Step out.
Was it good defense or bad pass? I couldn't see it from here. Did you guys see it?
It was good defense.
Absolutely. It was a 50-50 ball, but wasn't a jump ball, so the coverage was there every step of the way and just got a hand in there enough to break it up. But Josiah McNeil, he can hurt you down deep. He's caught a lot of those balls this year, so very surprising turnout.
Those 50-50 balls for him are really kind of like 60-40.
Injury timeout by Mount Zion. Now, like we said, Mount Zion does have some athletes, right? They don't have a lot of numbers on their team, but they have some athletes, so they can, as far as speed and being able to stay with our guys, they've been showing that they can.
Absolutely, and they're fired up. You saw a little bit there after the play. John back at the Cornerstone sideline. They're not backing down. They didn't come this far to lose, so we got to step it up here and get the ball moving, get a big stop. And, we got 6 minutes left, a lot of time in the half left, but enough to change the game up.
A lot of time. What you want here, Ethan, JW, is to, before the half, Cornerstone needs to score, right? Because when you come back from the half, we get the ball. So you want to start with points before the end of the half, and then come back and get points. That's what we did a little bit of that strategy against Midland Christian. It was just the onside kick that we couldn't recover against Midland. So here we go. 6 minutes left. I think 4th down. So Cornerstone is going to punt it. Mateo Rodriguez to punt. Now Mateo is averaging 41 yards a punt for the season. That's pretty good average.
He's got a cannon for a leg
for a high school punter, so we'll see the outcome here. Number 12 from Mount Zion, the athlete, number 12, Malik Turner Gutierrez, back to receive. It's a high punt. Good punt, puts them at the 50 or 49, at the Cornerstone 49-yard line. That was a good punt.
Handoff to number 22, Tavion Champ. Brought down by number 36, Jonah Paquette.
Tackled by Jonah Paquette. 2nd down. Again, Jacob Vesey there, number 42 in the screen. At defensive end now. Looks like Mount Zion is getting more comfortable with their snaps. There you go, quick screen.
Screen play.
great positioning, great alignment there by number 5, Elijah Feo, the safety, coming down, reading the play. That's what happens when you watch film and you study film, right? You know, you understand the play, you see it, you recognize it, and you attack the ball. So great heads-up play by Feo there, because if he wasn't there, he had room to run.
Yeah, absolutely. You play to the level of your preparation. So film and preparing for Mount Zion prep, I know, was on the Warriors' agenda all week, and it shows right there.
So third down. Key play right here, Ethan. Key play on third down. We got to make the stop.
Got to get off the field on third downs. Right here, pressure to the quarterback.
There you go.
Overthrow.
It's overthrow.
Again, what you just said, pressure to the quarterback. That didn't happen in the previous drive, but now we have some pressure.
It's like you said on the last snap, you know, they're starting to feel more comfortable. Now, in the earlier drives, they weren't feeling comfortable, which was forcing them to get off the field. Now, if Mount Zion Prep gets comfortable in offense and really starts to, you know, gather confidence in their offense, that's when, you know, it gets scary a little bit. Job on our defense to initiate pressure, send it from the weak side, and no, the quarterback didn't even really expect it and kind of chunked it up and a little bit overthrown.
Fourth down. Looks like they're going to punt. We should be in good field position here if we can catch the punt.
High snap, punts away. Takes a bounce.
That's good. Takes a Cornerstone bounce.
There we go.
So we're going to start at the 22-yard line, at our own 22-yard line.
We got 4 minutes and 22 seconds left in the half, and that's enough time to make a drive, a good drive, chew some clock, get another score up there. You know, we're hoping for a touchdown, but even if it's a field goal, we got to put points on the board here, you think?
That's
Absolutely.
Yes, that would be the perfect scenario, and I think we can do it. A long, sustained drive that eats up, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, or something like that. That ends up with the score, either a field goal or a touchdown. But we have to sustain this drive. We got to stay ahead of the chains. Here we go. Mateo Rodriguez at quarterback, shotgun, ball snap, handoff to Jalen McCain.
It's perfect. No, just do what's working. No, don't overthink it. Just
those runs, stay ahead of the chains. That's second and 5.
Because like I said earlier in the game, like those kind of plays, those little like short chunk plays, guys, momentum, and it ultimately leads to big plays. So
you have
just gotta stick.
You have Drake Carroll in at tight end, so you have some options there.
Quarterback keeper brought down behind the
line of scrimmage. So now it's third and long.
See what the Warriors come out here as far as formations. Look like you have Jonah Paquette, the linebacker, number 36, and number 14, Drake Carroll, in there on that formation, and they're subbing out. Here come Jaden Johnson and Josiah McNeil.
This is a critical down right here. You have to get a first down. If not, I don't believe we would score before the end of the half.
Snap.
He's looking deep. Oh, he has him. Oh.
PI, there we go. Pass interference.
Pass interference, that gives us a first down.
There we go.
Number 1, Davis McCray on the target.
And number 1, Elijah Butler on the coverage, 6'3", 180. And you know they watch film on Davis McCray, Kentucky commit, great athlete, captain.
SEC.
You know they watch film, and you know in their game plan they say, whatever you do, don't let this guy score.
Absolutely.
So that was a sign there that whatever you do, whatever you got to do, grab him, do whatever, but he's not going to score on us.
And I like the thought process there by number 10, Mateo Rodriguez. Third and long, go to your playmakers. Davis is an SEC receiver. Well, he will be. He's going to Kentucky in December. And he's definitely a guy who wins majority of his 50-50 matchups. So why not float one to him when he gets open? And it showed right there.
A 50-50 matchup for him it's almost guaranteed. No,
Timeout.
He reminds me a lot like a DK Metcalf type of receiver. You know, fast, shifty, tall, strong, and wins a lot of 50-50 matchups down the sideline. You know,
Exactly.
if we can utilize him by a lot of plays like slants and post routes or drags or curls or even something like that, it just even gets him the ball a little bit. Then he can like bust one, break a couple tackles, and go all the way to the end zone.
And having somebody like Davis allows Luke Smith, allows Josiah McNeil, allows the other guys to be open and be ready for. And that's why Luke Smith has been open, and that's why he's leading the team in touchdowns, right?
Absolutely. This Cornerstone team has a lot of weapons, so you try to shut one guy down, another guy usually steps up and fills those shoes. 1st and 10 here from the Warriors on their own 32-yard line. Happy's field, QB scrambling, flips it over, incomplete pass.
Oh, that's extra.
That was not needed.
That was not needed. Now, Mount Zion losing composure here a little bit.
Yeah, he took a shot from
that's a
number
hit on
99.
a defenseless player.
That's another 15 yards. I think it's 15 yards and a first down. For sure, automatic first down.
And he's gonna feel that in the morning. No, taking a shot from number 99, that doesn't really look all that fun, especially blindside and you're in a weak position. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Malcolm Carter back at quarterback.
The Cornerstone did have a holding penalty there, but looks like the unsportsmanlike conduct is going to gain more of the yardage here, and Cornerstone's going to have a first down.
Malcolm Carter, number 16, that quarterback shotgun. Jalen McCain at running back. Run pass option. Pass to Jaden Johnson.
This is
short gain of 5.
And this is perfect. This is exactly what we're doing on our early drives. Just gaining like easy yardages and easy plays, and only about 2 minutes and 15 seconds till halftime. You gotta think, you gotta end the ball, gotta end the half with the ball, and if you don't score, you don't score. But you know what? You get the ball at half, and then it gives you time to prepare.
Offsides on the Warriors. Those are the penalties that push you back. But again, the clock started at when we got the ball, it was 4 minutes and 32 seconds. We're now down to 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 6 seconds. So if we play it correctly, I mean, this is second down. We get a first down here. That should be the half, and we should be able to move the ball a little bit and go into halftime and come out and receive the ball second half. Malcolm Carter back to speed, has some pressure, rolling out, trying to make a pass, throws down the line.
Oh,
incomplete.
Almost caught there. Number 3, Josiah McNeil.
Josiah McNeil again.
I'll taste a 2-minute warning.
The defensive line was on Malcolm pretty much after the snap. There wasn't a lot of help there from his offensive line, but the fact that he was able to scramble out the pocket and get a hope up there for Josiah was incredible.
Looks like the refs saw something, so I don't know if they're discussing a flag, maybe a holding or a pass interference, which it didn't look like pass interference. Josiah was behind. I mean, Josiah was definitely open. There's a penalty against Mount Zion. So that's the first down. I mean, any way you can do it, right? So we got the first down. That puts us inside the 2 minutes. So we should be able to maintain control and and finish the half here. With 1 minute and 56 seconds to go, the score: Cornerstone 10, Mount Zion 6. It's been you know, I wasn't expecting this, but it's a defensive game right now, right? Who's going to make the least amount of mistakes? Who's going to have the least amount of penalties? I think that's who's going to win the game right now. Mount Zion is they have small numbers as far as players, so there's some wear and tear, right? Getting tired, and that's when undiscipline starts to creep in.
Yeah, no, absolutely. A lot of guys go on both ways, and got to remember, you know, their jobs on offense and defense. So we may see some fatigue here coming up in the second half, but right now it looks like they're rolling strong. Handoff. Quarterback keep, brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 2 for Malcolm Carter.
There we go, flag.
And now there's a flag.
Looks like some unsportsmanlike conduct.
Again.
Man, flags are killing Mount Zion Prep because, you know, I think they have about 50 yards in penalties
At least, Ethan, and that's what we're talking, right? You get undisciplined.
That's crucial, especially like unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. That costs you.
Yeah,
and
because they just made a great play on the quarterback.
And then you just give them a first down. Gotta stay disciplined and keep your head screwed on straight.
Dancing around, Malcolm throws towards Josiah McNeil, incomplete. And he put it on a rope, just out of reach there.
Trying to get to Josiah McNeil again. You know, just missed him a little bit.
Josiah McNeil is one of those sneaky receivers where his route running makes him open majority of the time.
Route running is key, and Josiah does have a sophomore, right? Has very good speed. I think his 40 speed is 4.4 with a laser. So that's running. That's some speed there. Handoff.
Blown up. He bounces it outside. Way to stay on his feet. He's still working.
Still running. There you go.
Yes,
that's
sir.
the run that we needed.
That's the kind of
run that we needed.
Fire and energy Jalen McCain can bring to an offense.
That's the run that we needed right there.
That's insane. No, just look how he's able to make something out of nothing. You see the play collapse right there. He's able to use his vision, get back outside to the
great effort by Malcolm Carter going and blocking. Right? You don't see a quarterback do that, but Malcolm Carter, being a football player, getting out and rolling out and finding something to do. That block helped Jaden. Got a reverse with Josiah McNeil.
Get to a playmaker.
Kick it outside.
Couple flags on the play.
Holding, coming back.
Touchdown is called, but there are some flags on the play. What a play call there.
That was a great play clock.
You know, you almost had it. But it's a perfect time for that kind of play to happen, you know. Separate plays, just off a big play, like what I'm saying, like just that big play. And then, like, you hit him with a trigger reaction and gets around to the outside and almost scores, but coming back.
Yeah, holding on the Warriors there. In a defensive game like this, you got to think, you know, whoever limits its penalties is probably going to come up on top of this game.
Absolutely. Question is, can we chew enough clock and get it to halftime with a lead?
A little screen play. Looked like a double pass.
Oh, he has
open
it.
in the left side of the end zone. Davis McCray comes down with the ball.
Jaden Johnson sees
Warriors.
Davis McCray. Touchdown Warriors.
What another risky but awesome play call there. There is a flag on the play, so we'll see if this gets called back, but wow. Touchdown, flag is picked up. Davis McCray with his 6th touchdown on the year. What a throw, what a catch.
That's a great catch.
Just wide open.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he wins. Like, a 50-50 ball for him is literally like a 70-30 ball for him. Like, it's almost guaranteed he's going to come down with it every single time.
37 seconds left in the half. The Warriors looking to make it a 17 to 6 game.
And it's perfect. You know, you leave 37 seconds left on the clock and get ball at half. Now this is perfect if you're CCS.
Looks like a little bobble snap. Oh, it's picked off in the end zone. I don't know if that was a fake or a miscommunication.
It was a miscommunication. The intended receiver should have been number 7. So now 16-6. 37 seconds to go in the half. So again, we get Cornerstone gets the ball coming back. So that's an opportunity there to add to the points here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You couldn't have asked for a better drive. Chewed a lot of clock, scored a touchdown, put points on the board, and you get the ball at the half, at the end of the half. So we'll see what kind of adjustments both teams can make and how each team's going to come out firing in the second half.
Now that hurts. That hurts the defense, and that's like really kind of a crushing blow to Mount Zion Prep, because that was a long drive. A really long and tiring drive where it just felt like every play was really hard and earned. And
oh, fumble!
Recovered by Cornerstone.
Touchdown, Elijah Fayol.
Picked up by Elijah Fayol.
Special teams touchdowns.
And there you go. Those are the three faces of the game: defense, offense, special teams. Usually when your special teams are making plays like this, you have a very high probability of winning the game.
Absolutely.
What a play. Like, he just takes it from him. He leaves the ball exposed right there, and then he just grabs it, and that's just an easy play it's an easy play on the ball, and just leaves it out there. What a play, though. And this is great because now we have all the momentum heading into halftime, and we get ball to start the second half. This really can't go. This really can't go any better if you're CCS.
Exactly. 26 seconds to go at the half. Warriors are going to kick again to Mount Zion, but this should be a very positive way to end the half, going back into the locker room. And again, the key is that coming back from halftime, Cornerstone gets the ball.
Absolutely.
Penalties for Mount Zion have really hurt them. I mean, they made some great plays defensively and offensively, but those penalties, like we said at the beginning, those are key. Velasquez with the kick, picked up by Mount Zion.
Big hit there.
Big hit. Again, what was that? Elijah
Fayol having himself a special teams night.
Yeah, it looks like they have some words.
It's a flag on number 8, Jaden Johnson, going out on the field without a helmet, talking. He wasn't even part of it. That's the thing. That's one common thread from Cornerstone the whole season, right? Penalties, unnecessary penalties.
Yeah.
Again, like Luke Holtz say, act like you've been there.
Right. Good winning teams know how to limit penalties, and championship teams don't even have unsportsmanlike penalties. So it'll be interesting to see how the coaching staff reacts to some of these unsportsmanlike penalties. I know at least when I was playing, Coach Clayton had no tolerance for them, and I'm sure he still does. But
there's no reason, JW. There's no reason to have that. You're 23-6, right? You're going into the halftime, going into the locker room. Mount Zion with the ball, quarterback number 3 rolling out, trying to find a receiver. Just overthrew him. He was wide open. Just overthrew him.
13 seconds left until halftime, and
Probably ought to think they're going to take QB&E, right?
nah, they're going for a touchdown. They got to put some points on the board.
You came all the way from Washington. You're going to play. I would. I wouldn't take a knee out like, hey, let's go all the way. All right, you're already down. You just want to go and see if you can catch the Cornerstone defense on their heels and try and put some points. You're at your own 40 or 45. All right. So you want to go and get points. Quarterback number 3, Brendan Perkins, great athlete, shifty. We saw him in that when they scored in that drive. But that's the pressure.
Scrambling
that's Jacob
out.
Vesey.
Yep. Pick, interception.
Intercepted.
Go.
There you go.
He might go.
Number 1, Davis
Number
McCray, his second interception on the year.
There you go. Davis McCray.
Kentucky commit, receiver, safety, all-around athlete.
That's why he's SEC commit. All right, we're gonna take a break. Halftime here at Homecoming. See you guys in a little bit.
Score, GCA, 23.
Alrighty, Cornerstone family. My name's Lena McKee, and I'm currently right outside of the Cornerstone concessions. But first of all, I think we have a few special guests. Get it, Warriors! Go Warriors!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is a very special night where we crown our homecoming queen. Earlier today, we crowned our homecoming king. The class of 2029 was represented by John Sanders and Enrique Sapien. Our class of 2028 was represented by Mason Novogradic and Andres Rodriguez. Our class of 2027 was represented by Derek Mercado and Brandon Stewart. Our class of 2026 was represented by Sebastian Gill, James Japet, Davis McCrae, and Brashton McRae. And congratulations to Davis McCrae, homecoming king of 2025. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our homecoming court. Introducing Reese Elbert. A joyful member of the class of 2029, Reese has been a CCS student for 4 years and participates in JV Cheer and NJHS. Her favorite verse is 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. She is a daughter of Nicole and Chris Elbert. Say hello to Lily Morse, a cheerful member of the class of 2029. Lily is in her first year at CCS and brings energy to the cheer team. Her favorite verse is Psalm 46:5. God is within her, and she will not fall. She is a daughter of Josh and Jess Morse. Introducing Gia Mika, a spirited athlete in the class of 2028. Gia is in her 6th year at CCS and plays varsity volleyball. Her favorite verse is 2 Timothy 4:17. But the Lord stood by and gave me strength. She is a daughter of Cecilia and Peter Miko. Introducing Ariana Smith, a vibrant student from the class of 2028. Ariana joined CCS in 2022 and is active in the Thespian Club and tennis. Her favorite verse is Psalm 28:7, speaks of the Lord as her strength and shield. She is a daughter of Gladys Mejia and Justin Smith. Please welcome Alyssa Seaburn, a proud member of the class of 2027. Alyssa has been part of CCS for 6 years and shines as a member of the Color Guard. Her favorite Bible verse is 1 Thessalonians 4:11 and 12, reminding us to live quietly and work diligently. She is a daughter of Paul and Rebecca Seaburn. Let's meet Scarlett Stagner, a dynamic leader in the class of 2027. Scarlett has been at CCS for 4 years and is involved in varsity cheer, 4-H, and multiple honor societies. Her favorite verse is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ. She is a daughter of Jana and Eric Stagner. Introducing Kaya Hoffman, a creative soul in the class of 2026. Kaya has been at CCS for 10 years and is involved in photography and yearbook. Her favorite verse is Proverbs 31:8 and 9, encouraging us to speak up for those in need. She is a daughter of Ashley and Andrew Hoffman. Meet Ava Jimenez, a vibrant leader in the class of 2026. Ava has been at CCS for 3 years and serves as senior class vice president and as an athletic trainer. Her favorite verse is Psalm 46:5. God is within her, she will not fall. She is a daughter of Raul Jimenez and Jasmine Armstrong. Now let's welcome Lily Mose, a bright student in the class of 2026. Lily has been at CCS for 7 years and is involved in robotics. Her favorite verse is Isaiah 41:13, a comforting reminder of God's presence. She is a daughter of Patrick and Kirby Mose. Please welcome Michaela Patrick, a passionate leader in the class of 2026. Michaela has been at CCS for 8 years and is involved in 4-H, NHS, Student Council, basketball, NAHS, photography, and KUFI. Her favorite verse is John 15:18, reminding us to stand firm in faith. She is a daughter of Patron and Delaney Patrick. All right, the moment you all been waiting for. Congratulations to Ava Jimenez for being crowned Homecoming Queen of 2025. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He spoke light into the darkness and placed every star in the sky, each one known by name. The universe declares his glory, and every shining star points to his power, his order, and his beauty. Yet among billions of stars, he still knows you. Tonight, the Cornerstone Christian Schools Warrior Band proudly presents their 2025 production, The One Who Holds the Stars. Under the field direction of drum majors Derek Mercado and Cap Debo, and featuring guard captains Natalie Bumgardner and Olivia Bell, the Warrior Band brings to life the majesty of God's creation. The one who hung the galaxies, who breathed life into us, and who holds every star and every heart in his hands. Featured soloists include Derek Mercado, Jordan Garza, Viviana Salinas, Aiden Helton, and Hannah Magian. Because no matter how vast the universe may seem, our God is greater still. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Cornerstone Christian Schools Warrior Band. Let's give another round of applause for the Cornerstone Christian Schools Warrior Marching Band. This coming Tuesday, the Warrior Band will travel to Arlington, Texas to perform at the Grand Championship at the Dallas Cowboys AT&T Stadium. Then on Saturday, they will defend their grand champion title at the Texas Private School Music Educators Association State Marching Contest. We wish the Warrior Marching Band the very best as they represent Cornerstone Christian Schools with excellence, faith, and pride. Best wishes and safe travels to the Warrior Band.
All right, and we're back. We're back for the second half. Score 23-6, 23 Cornerstone Warriors, 6 Mount Zion Prep Warriors. We will receive the ball, second half. Now it's been a first half. The story of the first half has been the Warriors have taken advantage of the penalties, right? And that's key, JW. When a team is giving you something, you got to take it. You got to take it and make something out of it.
Can you come back? No. Yeah.
All right, so we have with us the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Norman Trail. He's the chief. What are you, chief of what? Chief of everything.
Chief of everything. You got to turn on the switch.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. What happened to Cornerstone? How we doing?
All right, we have about 1 million people on YouTube watching right now. This is a game of the year, homecoming here at Cornerstone. Beautiful night for football, and we have with us again Mr. Norman Trail, Chief of Staff for Cornerstone.
I think we're holding our own in this game. How we feeling about it, boys?
No, absolutely. We came out hot, got a special teams touchdown right before the half. Warriors are going to receive the ball here, so it's a matter of how long we can hold the ball, get a good drive going, and hopefully put some points on the board.
J-Dubs, I don't know if you remember, but we lost a game on special teams a couple weeks ago. We had the
Midland Christian.
That beat us because we had a bad special team play. So it's good to see these boys bounce back.
Absolutely. Making adjustments is all about how successful a season can be. Parish and Midland Christian, special teams is a big factor in every game.
Yeah, did we get a new kicker?
Got a new kicker.
We did. Got a new kicker. Have been, I think he's 3 for 3 in field goals, or 2 for 3 on field goals.
Kick is away, fielded by
There we go.
Jalen McCain, kept by Jalen McCain, found a hole. He's dancing down the sideline. Good return.
There we go.
Cornerstone will start at their own 39-yard line, it looks like. Let's see where they mark it. 40.
So we've been rotating quarterbacks in and out. You guys been paying attention to that?
Yes, and I think it's working. It's working with Malcolm Carter being athletic. He did a very good play that helped us. Rolled out and went and looked for the block, and that helped Jaden McCain get some extra yardage. So it's a benefit. Cornerstone has a deep pool of quarterbacks. Seth Schuler, starting quarterback, got hurt second game of the season. Mateo Rodriguez came in and took the reins of the team, and Malcolm Carter is now rotating in and out. So the future at quarterback for Cornerstone looks very bright.
Looks bright. Looks like there'll be some competition as well. We got a flag.
Yeah, great catch there and run by Luke Smith. There's a flag on the play, but Luke Smith, we talked about earlier in the broadcast, is one of those special athletes. Definitely blew up this year, athletic-wise, and put in a lot of work this offseason to get where he's at. He's leading the team and the receivers in yards after catch, and up until tonight, he was tied with Davis McCray for touchdowns. Davis had that touchdown thrown by Jaden Johnson in that flea flicker play. So we'll see what Luke Smith can do the rest of the half.
I know. I'm predicting a couple touchdowns for him. He's got to get that quarterback to look his way a little bit better. He's got some really, really good hands.
Absolutely. Hand off to Jalen McCain. Cut up the middle. That's explosive speed we've seen all night.
That's what makes them average 107 yards per game. So that's I don't care where you play. You average 100 yards a game, you're doing something.
Yeah, you would think as little as is, those yards off the contact would be minimum, but he's making those yards off the contact really good.
Absolutely. He likes contact. He does not shy away from it, and he's one of those special sophomores that has a couple D1 offers. UIW's looked at him, and
Washington State.
It'll be interesting to see what he does this offseason. Call his number again there.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. He'll break one soon enough.
Now, we were talking earlier, JW, and you mentioned, you played 4 years here at Cornerstone on a very key position, the center. And you were talking about Alex Gearden, another sophomore, right, stepping up and taking over, filling some big shoes that you left behind. What do you think about Alex?
Alex is a competitor. He not only is a big kid, I mean, he's probably 6'2", and he's got some big weight on him, but he stepped up in a spring ball in an offseason where Cornerstone was looking for an answer on the offensive line. And, I mean, I'm not going to say filled big shoes, but definitely played up to the hype of what they wanted, and now he's a starting center leading that offensive line.
So he ain't filled the shoes. He put the shoes on, but they're not quite full yet. That's what I'm hearing you say.
Hey, I didn't say that. He's a stud. He's young. He's really good. He's got the potential to be
Alex,
an awesome center.
Alex, the same as Jaden and Josiah, are CYS products, Cornerstone Youth Sports. They played here, just like you, JW, and so that helps. That helps. Now, say a couple of things of running Coach Clayton's offense. As a center, what's one key in working with Coach Gillespie and that line? What would be a tip, if you will, in order to be an effective center for this offense?
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Clayton's offense is a very run and gun, free-flowing offense. You run the ball when we need to and basically make the adjustments necessary every game to figure out, what's working and then do that. So any tips to, especially our offensive line who's very young, is one, run game wise, just be physical and dominant. A lot of guys try to figure out what jobs are what and who they're going to and who they're supposed to block. But at the end of the day, if you're not blocking anybody, it's not going to work out. So find somebody and hit them. And I know Coach Gillespie would say the same thing. There's a lot more technical stuff, but that's a big tip to help them out.
And here we go. We were in 1st and 10. Now we're 3rd and 10, 3rd and goal with a long way to go. So Malcolm Carter moving.
Dancing.
That's the athleticism. He's running. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Malcolm Carter Jr.
Number 16 finding some room, making the play with his feet, moving around.
That to me is his strength. I think when you're looking at his flat arms, I like the arm of Mateo. I think he throws a little bit prettier ball. But the ability to run and get outside, and I mean, he was running ahead of steam. If somebody would have taken him on, I'm sure he would have still mowed his way into the end zone.
Yes, no, he's a strong kid, a strong athletic kid. We were talking earlier about the addition of number 21, Velasquez, the kicker. And he's been automatic almost every time at the extra points.
Yeah, it took a little bit for him to get his timing down when he first came to the team, and now it seems effortless.
Let's take a minute to thank our platinum
He's drilling 30, 40-yarders when he wants to, so I'm glad to see that come to the team.
I don't know about you guys, but it's looking like that the way we ran that ball that series, we're wearing these guys down pretty good. I think we keep on leaning on them. Should get better and better by the time the game goes on for our running game.
Oh, no, absolutely. We talked the first half about how a lot of these guys are playing both ways. So fatigue is going to be a big factor for Mount Zion in this second half. And I think we're going to see a lot of rushing yards, not only from Jalen, but, rotate a couple backs in there, get some of our twos in, and see what kind of stats you can put up tonight.
Yeah. As a lineman, JW, what's your preference? Run blocking or pass blocking? Where you at?
Run blocking, 100%. Run blocking is a very dominant block. You get to hit somebody. You can still hit somebody pass blocking, but it's a lot more technical block, and you're going into a pass set. But I love run blocking.
There we go then. So we got these offensive linemen getting moving forward in the right direction and start leaning on his defensive.
Now we can cover that. That's another special teams.
I don't know if we can advance the ball, but that was a hit.
Yeah, we can't advance it. We can't take it. At high school, you can't take it for a touchdown. But that's Warrior ball right now.
That was a hit. There is a flag on the play, so we'll see what the call from the refs is here. But
perfectly timed, right? He caught that ball, and right as he caught that ball.
Oh, my goodness. You think in the modern era of football, hits like that are starting to become illegal. But, man, does it fire me up to see some good hits.
Yeah.
Some good physical contact.
Yeah. In high school and college, they hit harder than in the NFL, especially in a kickoff. You don't see that at the NFL.
No, that's a $25 million fine, 9-week suspension. I love that.
Oh, they got it for
offsides. Oh, come on.
How are you offsides on the kicking team?
Well, you have to wait for the ball to be kicked before you cross the line. So.
So they didn't do a false start. Okay.
I mean, the ball needs to be kicked before you cross. So.
Well, that would explain why the timing was so perfect.
Yeah.
I did not know it was such a rule. I thought once the ball was snapped that you was able to get down the field.
No, you gotta wait.
You gotta hold your guy. When
So,
you hit a kick, you can go.
That's why, back in the 90s, the Cowboys were very good at special teams. And you remember there's a guy, number 40, I think his name is Bill Bates. Mr. Special Teams. So you make the team, special teams. The Broncos was a running back for the Broncos. He made the team because of special teams. Davis, running back, he went on and be starting running back and won Super Bowls with the Broncos.
Terrell Davis.
There
we go.
He started off on special teams.
He made plays on special teams, and that's how he stayed.
That's the guy that saved John Elway's career.
That's right. So special teams, I mean, there's three faces to the game. Right? Special teams is the one, and like you were saying, Trell, we lost 2 games, close games. One by 5 points, the other one by 3 points against top-ranked teams, and special teams matter.
Yeah, that hurt us in both games. As a matter of fact, when we played that Midland Christian game, I was out of town, and so I was actually watching you guys on the stream and couldn't believe my eyes when I was watching that kickoff that got recovered by Midland Christian.
And it's similar to what we did, right? It's a little push kick. You gotta pick it up.
But our guy hit the guy and took the ball smack out of his hands and scored it. So it was a little bit more.
So we had offsides on the kicking team, so we're getting pushed back 15 yards, re-kick.
A lot of boys are licking their chops. I mean, they've seen one return for a touchdown, and now they're looking at one that was almost returned for a touchdown. So I'm sure they'll get down there again and try to get some help in the game. So JW, you go to Texas A&M?
Yes, sir. King of Aggies.
Got a big game tomorrow.
7-0 against the LSU Tigers in Death Valley. Must-win game for both teams.
Well, I'm born and raised in Louisiana, so I'm a LSU fan just by birth.
Now, it's going to be interesting. It's 6:30 kickoff, night game in Death Valley. Aggies are playing good ball. Number 3 team in the nation, and LSU needs a win here to really keep their season alive. So we'll see what's happening. But I've enjoyed game days in College Station. Kickoff.
Velasquez again with a powerful kick, right? Even though he was 5 yards
He's dancing
behind, that was a great
coverage.
kick.
Yeah, still almost
Good
got
coverage.
It into the end zone. Yeah.
Now we have an opportunity for the defense to come in, and we at the beginning of the game, Henry Guzman went out. He tried to come back in, but I think he's out for the game with a pulled hamstring. So
his hamstring is hurting?
The hamstring that was hurting. So we brought in Jacob Vesey. I think he's a Washington State commit, multiple D1 offers. We have Davis McCray in at defense also now, number 1.
Yeah, he had the interception right before halftime and kind of got cut off, but what an athlete Davis McCray is.
I think he might have thought he could have gotten a playoff because he went out of bounds on that interception, and it seemed like he would have tried to bring that thing to the house had he known the clock was going to expire on him.
Oh, absolutely.
Perkins, the shotgun, handoff to the running back. Nothing there. Stopped by I believe number 11 or number 36, Paquette.
JW, looking at this defense, you've got a good friend on the team. His name is Cole Clark. I've been watching Cole go up against Big 99. Have you been enjoying watching that matchup?
Yeah, absolutely. Cole is put on strides this summer as far as the defensive end, and it's been interesting to see his matchup tonight because you can't really work strength against someone as big as 99. You got to work your speed. and that's something Cole's been working on. And tonight, I think Cole's gotten the upper hand, and we'll see kind of the second half what he can do. Maybe put up some film, get a couple sacks. We'll see.
He's been in that quarterback face a couple times, a couple of yards short on the sack. So I'm thinking he's going to get there a couple times tonight.
Yes, sir.
Now, it looked like I saw them moving towards the linebacker spot. Did you guys catch a look at that?
They rotate Drake, and depending on the scheme, Drake and Cole drop back and play some outside linebacker, depending on the personnel that we have outside. And that just talks about their versatility, right? Both Drake and Cole have the football instincts and have the ability to drop back and cover.
Looks like we got
Perkins rolling out. Looked like a hold there.
Yeah. Number 18 for Cornerstone playing defensive end. That's Brashon McCray. He's a senior.
4th and 9 for Mount Zion.
That was a good defensive call. Put some pressure on that quarterback. He had to get rid of it early.
And that's in that series where they scored. We lacked pressure.
Yeah.
We weren't putting pressure on the quarterback, and that allowed the quarterback. Perkins, number 3, he's an athletic kid, and he can run. And if you don't put pressure on him, he can make plays.
Yeah, no, we've talked about this D-line a lot tonight. They're a very competitive D-line. The sack leader right now, number 55, you see him on your screen, is Zon Baycott. He's got 8 sacks, and they feed off each other. So when he does good, Drake and Cole want to do better, and Jacob wants to get in there and compete with them. And Coach Juice has a squadron of dogs, as he would tell you, that is just hungry and ready to fight.
That's
flag
fake.
on the play.
Flag on the play. Looks like offsides. Good.
I don't think it matters because even if they accept the penalty, it's not going to be a first down.
It's offsides on
Cornerstone.
Yards gained.
On Mount Zion.
Enough for first down. Number 30 on the tackle.
So I guess they'll take the 5 yards and re-kick it.
Penalty on Mount Zion. Declined the penalty. Now we take over on downs.
After the turnover on downs, ball spotted
So first and down. First and 10 at Mount Zion 20. We can really put the game away. We get a score here with 5 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, I'd like to see them, again, move the ball on the ground, let that clock keep moving.
Timeout for a win. First timeout of the half for Cornerstone.
I think I'm leaving. We are leaving, buddy. Come on. Aiden, let's go, Neil. Let's go right now, Bubba.
So what's your prediction for tomorrow, JW? A&M, LSU, give us a score.
I think it's going to be a close game. A lot of people are talking about a field goal win. I'm hoping it's more than that, but I'm going to say point difference is a touchdown, and A&M comes out on top. Anybody rooting against the Aggies, it's hard to root against an undefeated team, especially when you got a big win against Notre Dame in South Bend, and LSU coming off a loss against Vanderbilt. But it's desperation time in Death Valley, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a pretty even matchup. We'll see what happens.
I'm banking A&M wins it by 15. I'm going to go ahead and say the score is LSU going to probably put up 21 points. A&M puts up 35.
Hand off to Jaden McCain, still on his feet. The whistle was blown. I mean, he was still moving his feet, so I don't know. Probably called them for
forward progression stop.
Forward progression was stopped. But
so I'm going to go 35-21 A&M. A&M hadn't scored under 30 points at all this year, have they?
No, they haven't.
Yeah, and I don't think LSU scored more than 20 points this year, so that score is almost predictable.
Absolutely.
So I'm on record. So if anybody's watching Louisiana and hear this, but I'm still repping the gear.
Still repping the gear, but doesn't think they'll win.
Here goes 2nd and 15 now. Hand off to Jaden McCain.
Keep on leaning.
Keeps on
There you
going.
go.
Got him by the ankles.
Third and long now. Ball at the, 23 of Mount Zion. That keeps the clock running, right? You wanna keep moving the ball, keep the ball on the ground, keep the clock moving. Get a first down here. You can pretty much run down all the way the third quarter. I'm gonna give you a tip. I don't know if you knew this or not, JW, but it doesn't matter if you're youth football all the way to the NFL. A play is about 6 to 8 seconds. That's the length of a play, right? So that's why I say we get a first down, we can get a score. See, that's good. Because now you're first and goal, right? We went out of bounds.
Clock's still running, but
Still running.
We're not inside 2 minutes, so they'll keep the clock running. And then you have a 25-second play clock, 40-second play clock, so you can figure you can get 2 minutes down per drive.
You can go and drive all the way. If you manage it correctly, you can finish the third quarter and probably with some points. So here's first and goal from the 6. Handoff to Jaden. Fumble.
We got back on it.
ball on the handoff.
Was able to recover.
It's like Mateo Rodriguez in there playing QB.
Looked like I saw Mateo try to pull he had a run pass option, so he looked like he tried to pull it and try to run on the outside.
Probably.
Yeah, I think
that's he probably saw something late and wasn't able to.
Make the good exchange.
The good exchange. When you have a running back like Jaden McCain, you got to be quick with that ball, because if not, he's gonna pull it from you, and you don't. As a quarterback, you got to make that handoff.
If I'm Mateo, that decision's made at the beginning. He's getting the ball.
Yes.
Well, absolutely. Cornerstone takes their second time out of the half. Didn't look like Coach Clayton was too happy about that.
2 minutes and 53 seconds in the third quarter. The score is 30-6. 30 Cornerstone, 6 Mount Zion. Again, this is homecoming. Last home game of the season. Cornerstone still has 3 more games after this, going and competing against top teams around the Houston area, and to finish off the season.
Yeah, one of those games, they're going up and playing in Houston Christian University Stadium against Legacy Sports School of Science. They got some athletes on that team.
They got some athletes. Last night, our JV competed against them and came out in the winning column, 15-6. So we were able to win in the JV side.
Penalty on the play.
Looks like a
holding on the offense.
Holding on the offense. That's one thing, right? We got to make sure. I mean, you're inside. You were at the 6. Now you're
6-yard line.
Now you're at the 20 with the penalty. Still second down, but again, you have. This is not staying ahead of the chains, right? You got to keep moving forward. Now the strategy might be a strategy too, because now you're at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. You're at second down. You can run the clock all the way down to the fourth quarter.
Well, you could, but I think that we may. Again, the good thing is we can get behind them now.
We would want the
knock down the ball.
We would want the points. So now it's third down.
And they had a pass to stop the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of secretly hoping that I get to see this kicker kick a field goal. I mean, see it good and get a 40-yard field goal under his belt.
Absolutely.
He definitely has the leg. I think we have the coverage. We have the protection.
Yeah.
Now, one thing we got to think about is he is kicking into the wind.
Yeah.
And it's picked up here last couple of minutes. We'll see what they do here. Malcolm Carter Jr. back at quarterback.
See, I feel a little more comfortable with him. Maybe if the pass is not there, he can take off with his legs. No, he's going to give it a go. He got
just overthrown. Yeah, no, we got some big games coming up as a program, especially that Legacy team. Got the #1 quarterback in the class of 2026, Keyshawn Henderson, Houston commit. And, I mean, he can get it done on both his feet and in the air. Absolute incredible athlete.
Number 21.
I remember watching him last year. He was something special to watch. It seems like no matter whether you know him or not, he just walks on the field and he's kind of got that presence about him, like that kid's got something on him.
Absolutely. Coach Clayton, our head coach, kick is up. Kick is good.
Kick is good.
Drilled it.
27-yard field goal is good. Second one of the night.
How far was that field goal?
37.
Like, yeah,
37.
Like he kicked it at 30. Yeah, 37 yards.
37 yards.
That was the bomb.
That was close. I mean, our record is 43, done by another soccer player, Arnulfo Ortega. Came down his senior year to come kick from the soccer team here at Cornerstone and was able to get himself a scholarship and played Division III football. But a kid that had never played football comes out his senior year, does tremendous. That was the team with Lucas Coley and a bunch of those guys that went on to play college ball. But Arnulfo, again, he reminds Velasquez reminds me a lot of Arnulfo.
Well, I think that would have been good from 43 if he'd had the.
He definitely has the leg.
Yeah,
he definitely has the leg to do it. I think we'll see him getting the record.
Number 10, Isaac Keenan in the return.
It's still, we were inside the 10-yard line to 6, and he still came in with the field goal. Got to get that cleaned up a little bit.
With 1:43, the score now is 33 Cornerstone, 6 Mount Zion. Here comes the kick, just a little, keep it on the ground, run the clock down. Good strategy there.
Got a hole.
Oh, he has a hole.
Just out of bounds. Good return there from Mount Zion Prep.
Good return.
Ball returned by number 7, Bachman. Pushed out of bounds by number 13, Davion Jackson.
They're keeping Davis McCray on defense, which is a good strategy, right? Put some height in that secondary. Because Mount Zion has a couple of receivers that are 6'3".
No, absolutely. When you got an athlete that can go both ways, it's always smart to utilize them, especially in high school football games. And it'll be interesting to see how Kentucky utilizes Davis in years coming.
Offsides.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's tough, right? Playing both ways, like Mount Zion. You know, not a lot of players on their team. Mm-hmm. As the game progresses, those that discipline, you got to be very disciplined to not make these mental mistakes.
Yeah, you just get tired.
QB drops back, looking right.
Oh, he got him wide
open down the field.
Oh, he just
stumbles out of bounds.
If he'd have kept his foot in, he'd have been in the end zone. Nobody was in front of him.
What a ball, though. Great ball.
Good protection. We fail again to come out and put some pressure on the quarterback, and that allows them. That's the same thing that happened series that where they scored, right? We could not put pressure.
That had to be in blown coverage. He was wide open.
Probably some miscommunication, right? On that.
Was there a penalty?
Holding on the offense.
Okay.
Oh, they're bringing it back.
Holding on the offense, right? So it was back there. That was the protection that they had. Here we go. Second and 20.
Second and forever.
Motion by number 4.
He drops back, looking right, feeling the pressure, scrambles out.
Oh, we got to make these tackles. Went through 3 tackles.
Yeah, good job there in avoiding the pressure and making something out of nothing.
Angel Hernandez. Gain of 11 on the play. Making it 2nd and 13.
We just got to finish these tackles. Look like we're doing a good job on the defensive line, getting past the offensive line. But when we see that quarterback, we got to start salivating and get that guy on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't lose contain there.
Critical down right here with 45 seconds to go on the third quarter. When we make a stop and the quarter ends, we get the ball back, run the clock down fourth quarter, and we come out with the win. Shotgun, Perkins rolling out. There's nobody. Good coverage by the Warriors.
Just short of the first down, looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. Number 25 there, Owen Coleman in on the tackle.
Number 25,
Good to see him in on some plays. Looks like the coaches are rotating in some of the twos and threes.
Fans, let's get behind your defense.
Yeah, it's good when they get in there. They make the most of the opportunities.
Absolutely.
And there it is. That's the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score, CCS 33.
Warriors 33, Cornerstone 33, Mount Zion 6. Coming up, fourth down for Mount Zion. 4th and 4. Is it 4th and 4? 4th and 3? And we're going to take a commercial break.
Alrighty, Warriors. I am currently outside of a mini donut food truck, you guys. They have all sorts of flavors. They have maple bacon, fruity pebbles, Nutella, you name it. You can find it here at this donut shop. Make sure you guys make your way on down. God bless you guys.
Yeah, right here. She's a trainer.
I don't want her, but I'm saying like, is she really?
Davis McCray was homecoming king.
What a homecoming queen?
All right, so it's 3rd and 3. Perkins, shotgun, drops back, has a man open. Got a catch, so that's first down, Mount Zion.
Pass complete.
That's tight coverage, too.
Defense.
Yeah.
You got them behind the chains, first down and 20, and you still let them give up the first down. You got to tighten that up.
Ball spotted with the 39 for Mount Zion.
I got to go home.
Yeah, we talked at the beginning, right? Offensive line for Mount Zion averaging about 300 pounds. It's a big line.
300?
Yep. Each one of those kids are 300 pounds, 306, 315, 300. It's a good run.
Here we go. Big tackle there. It's number 18, Brashton McCray.
Brashton McCray, another senior, coming up big on homecoming.
Yeah, that was a position change. They got him playing defensive end this year. He was a tight end last year, and it's good to see him getting some reps and making some plays out there.
18, Brashton McCray on the tackle.
JW, your senior year, you ended with a record of 7-4. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. 7-4. Played some big games, but it was refreshing to have a winning season. I know my freshman year, Cornerstone was a winning team, and then we had some rough patches sophomore and junior year, but Coach Clayton came in and in his first year brought the program back, so to speak, and gave it the start it needed to start building something special here.
Good job making the tackle.
Catch made by number 4. Brought down by number
So are we surprised that offensive line has an average weight of 300 pounds, that there's as much passing as you're seeing? Am I missing something?
You never know. You got some big guys up front that can keep the quarterback safe in the pocket, give him time to throw, especially against our D line. I think it's been pretty back and forth. But no, I am surprised we haven't seen more running the ball.
Let's see if our boys can stiffen up a bit.
Good pass breakup right there.
That's Deshaun Horn, number 4, senior.
He just received his second offer.
By number 4,
And it just goes to show that Cornerstone is committed to developing its players
Let's go, Warrior fans. Let's
and
hear it for this
getting everybody the
defense.
best chance at farther education.
I always say that anytime you have the opportunity to play at the next level for some of these kids, it's a life-changing event. There are some of these kids, obviously, that they're in a fortunate situation to where they can go to school and not have to rely on the scholarship. But a lot of these kids, without that scholarship, that opportunity to play at the next level, they don't go to college. So it's great to see what Coach Clayton is doing, working as hard as he's working to get these kids to go to school.
Right there, touchdown, Mike.
Touchdown.
Mount Zion.
That's going to be a flag.
No, that's going to be a flag. Excessive celebration. Again, like we said in the first half, Lou Holt says, act like you've been there. Right? So you have to do that. That's some penalties that unnecessary.
Yeah. It's a little bit embarrassing. I mean, you're down 33-12 and you're dancing in the end zone like you're winning the game. That's kind of look at that eye before we.
No, absolutely. I think you make the trip down from Maryland. You got to find something to celebrate when you're losing this bad, and maybe dancing around helps them out a little bit.
That's another perspective.
Got to have fun. Or was the penalty on us? Because they're not pushing them.
It seemed like it would push him back on his extra point or two.
Timeout. They're missing a player.
Looks like they're pushing him back now.
No, pushing him back now.
Delay of game. Loss of 5.
Oh,
that was delay of game.
So again, with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Cornerstone 33, Mount Zion 12. Thank you for joining us in this broadcast of Cornerstone football. Beautiful night here in San Antonio. Homecoming night. Another penalty.
I think we'll get a playoff here eventually.
Delay game. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the extra point count.
Another 5-yard delay of game. You almost wonder if they're doing this on purpose so they can kind of beat us deep.
Go for 2.
Maybe setting up a play.
Mm-hmm.
How about that Warrior band tonight? Looking good in the end zone.
They had the little performance as well with the stars, and they do a good job representing Christ and all that they do.
Absolutely. Just goes to show that there's something for everyone here at Cornerstone. If it's not athletics, you can find something and be involved, and we really put it at the highest level to any other school around.
We've even got some Warriorettes in the end zone as well. They're dancing with their pom-poms. Got cheerleaders on the sideline. Got a color guard team.
Yeah, Tim.
My goodness.
They called timeout. That's what I should have done from the beginning.
Timeout.
Timeout.
On the kicking team.
Clock stops.
That clock's been reading 9:06 now for about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
The play clock stops, right? You call a timeout, it doesn't get reset. You set, ref blows a whistle, now the game clock starts, or the play clock.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to go. They lost, 20 yards?
Yeah.
They have trust in their kicker. I mean, they're going to put them to kick.
It looks like it. I thought they were going to try to throw one deep to go for 2.
Yeah. That might be a strategy, right? You look. It might look like that was their strategy because you give yourself more yardage, more
room in the end
space,
zone,
right,
right,
to make a play. Because once if you're on the 5-yard line, 3-yard line, inside the red zone, it gets tougher to make plays. They're going to kick it. Well,
Kick is up. Just squeaked
the kick
in.
is
Did he
good.
get that in?
Yes.
Wow.
It was a doink.
The extra point is good.
This is my first time actually being able to call a doink off the.
I mean, that
off
was
the
what
upright.
he kicked it from the.
After the extra point, scores now with 9:06
What a kick.
in the fourth.
That was probably one of the most exciting plays I've seen them do.
Number 8, Cameron Blue. Right, was that number 8 kicking?
JW kind of remind me of when I'm playing golf. I hit the ball off the fairway, hit the tree, and then bounce back in the fairway. You ever have that happen to you?
I'd rather be lucky than good sometimes.
We're talking about our band, the Warriorettes, everything, you know, when you have a good product on the field, it's Friday Night Lights, it creates a culture, right, a winning culture. And everybody wants to be part of it, and that's what's happened here at Cornerstone. Over the last 6-7 years, you see a growth in the school, growth in the programs, and it's just a culture of winning.
You said it right. You used the word culture because we've had some winning seasons, but never a winning culture. So it's good to see this winning culture. And like you said, when it's going well, people want to participate in any way they can.
That starts from the administration that cares about the kids, teachers, coaches, parents. We couldn't do it without the parents, the volunteers. I mean, I think the band has the most parent volunteers out of any program that I've seen here at Cornerstone. And that helps in the growth of the band, fine arts, the whole thing. Here comes, I think, Sebastian Garza with the kick return. Sebastian Garza.
That's on a little drum on the sideline.
Yeah,
look, a little
That's-
scuffle. It's like number
no time.
71, Big Brandon, somewhere in there.
No time for that.
Absolutely not. How about Sebastian Garza on the return, though?
See that? He picked it up. He didn't take a knee. He tried to make the most of his opportunity.
Absolutely.
Also his opportunity. Sebastian Garza, Sebastian Garza, it's a kid out of Monterey. So that tells you about the reach of Cornerstone, right? The programs, the winning culture, it attracts kids, families from all over. Sebastian Garza and Alberto Villarreal are 2 kids that started at Cornerstone this year that are from Monterrey, Mexico. Again, that goes to the winning culture and winning atmosphere, winning programs, academics, athletics, and that attracts people.
And it's good to see they're playing the right football instead of this football that they play in Mexico. Is that what you call it?
Sí, football. Football.
Looks like we got some offensive line changes coming out. Joel Hagee,
I see that. Number 63 out
number
there.
63, he'll be playing left guard. Be interested to see what we can do here.
Exciting to see that.
And he's got Big Brandon to his left, and we talked a little bit about Alex Gearden playing center, so he's got some talent next to him, and we'll see what he can do.
He got some talent in him as well.
Oh, absolutely.
And another sophomore, right? The depth of the sophomore class is great right now for Cornerstone, and that just tells you that in the next 2 years, right, the program, the team is in good hands.
Yeah. We got 13 seniors that's going to graduate. Most seniors have graduated in our team in quite a long time.
So last year, 25 had a lot of kids too, but we were talking about earlier on the broadcast how not many of the seniors graduating were starters, a lot on the defense.
Right.
But that this junior sophomore class coming up for Cornerstone is scary. They're super talented.
Looks like a little activity happening. I can't quite tell what's going on. See some handshaking. They're going to go back to the huddles.
You go Malcolm Carter at quarterback, shotgun with Jaden McCain to his left. Twins.
Looks like we're doing the run.
Jaden McCain.
Here we go. It's a good gain.
Good gain about 7.
Number 9, Jalen McCain on the carry. Tackled by number 11. Listen here,
That's a good run. A couple broken tackles.
No, absolutely. I think that's going to be the strategy to finish out this game is run the ball, chew clock, just really increase Jalen McCain's already impressive rushing season, and just kind of see what work he can do to finish out this game.
I'm going to imagine it's going to be his last drive, so he needs to get as best he can on this drive.
Very talented kid, runs with purpose, runs behind what coaches talk about, running behind your pads, and that's how you need to run the ball, and great things that are coming up for Jaden.
Picked up 3 yards on that play.
It's a big third down for the offensive line. Not necessarily the game, but get to see what they can do.
So right now on the line, you have a sophomore at center, sophomore at left guard, a sophomore at right guard.
Let's go, boys. Move that pile a little bit for us.
Here we go. Hole open up.
There you go. Get through there.
Yes, sir.
First down.
Yes, sir.
Just keeps the clock running, the clock moving.
Get it under 5 minutes.
Warrior first down. Number 2.
Should make it a homecoming dance a little bit more pleasant for these boys tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's always good to go to a homecoming dance with a win. And this is the first time, I think, in a couple of years that we win homecoming.
Well,
last year we lost homecoming.
There was some time when I was watching my son play. We were part of 6 teams homecoming. They couldn't wait to see us pull up on the field so they can have their homecoming while the Warriors were there. I've seen more homecomings for other teams than you can want to imagine. So it's now good to see that teams don't want to schedule us on their homecoming.
Absolutely.
And we're winning our homecoming.
Luke Smith on the catch there. It'll be interesting to see, what kind of improvements he makes this offseason. I know we got 3 games left, but, we're on the back stretch of the season. If he does anything like he did this past offseason, he could be scary next year.
We have a healthy respect for their speed because we haven't really gone deep very many times to try to get somebody on a go route. We're going the wrong way. It was personal foul.
Against the offense.
Holding.
10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
There we go. Cash Norman in a running back now, number 33, behind Malcolm Carter. Sebastian Garza on motion. Hand off to Cash. Nothing there.
Number 33.
Yeah, that defensive line and those linebackers for Mountain Zion Prep blew that one up pretty quick.
51, Purvis.
Second down.
Second and long on the offense.
Let's to keep the ball on the ground again. Another running play.
Yeah.
Just keep chewing at this clock.
So you have Twins to the right, lone receiver to the left. You have Drake Carroll in at tight end. It's a pass. Malcolm Carter trying to run. Stays on his feet. It's just a gang tackle there by Mount Zion.
Good play.
That keeps the clock running. So now you can really put the clock, under 4 minutes. Right? That's control the game that way and finish the game, get the W.
I want to see if we can hit Davis on a moving forward.
Now, right now you have Joey Ritz out at number 12 out to the left side, lone receiver. You have Twins to the right, Cash Norman at running back. Malcolm Carter with the handoff to Cash Norman. Goes around. That's another position where the Warriors are very well equipped at running back. You have Josiah McNeil, Jalen McCain, you have Cash Norman, you have Alberto Villarreal. You have several kids that really run behind their pads, and and all of them are sophomores.
And they all got different styles of running as well, right? Because Cash Norman's more of a straightforward. He's no wiggle in him. He's gonna run right over you if he can. Bit of a hot snap. Good catch by Mateo.
Takes a good bounce.
Good punt. Number 1 for Mount Zion Prep, pushing the ball down the field. Oh, he's got a hole. He's got a hole. He's
make a tackle.
Oh, it's a flag.
Reversing to the other side.
Flag on
push
the play.
Out of bounds at the 25.
There's a flag on the play. Back down at around the 25, 30-yard line.
But for now, it looked like a 70-yard return.
70-yard return.
It was a good kick. I mean, the snap was high. You were able to grab the snap. Good punt. Broke a couple. I mean, he ran 70 yards net, but he must have ran about 120 as he ran from the right side to the left side of the field.
3 minutes to go on the ball game. Cornerstone 33, Mount Zion 13. I think this is going to be game. If Mount Zion keeps the ball, they're going to be at their.
It depends on what this penalty
the
comes
penalty,
up.
Yes.
See the confetti cannons already flying.
I know. Looks like the student section still having a good time. They're shooting off confetti and can't wait for this one to end.
Good to see the numbers still up though this late in the game with the score the way it is.
Yeah.
Penalty on the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct again.
How many unsportsmanlike conducts is that tonight?
I'm going to say about 5 that I remember. Probably 6.
I think this is number 6. I saw 3 in one drive.
Yeah.
We had more yards penalties that drive than we had actual moving the ball.
And those are penalties that can be avoided. They don't happen during plays. I mean, it's simply a choice. Now Zion, number 3, scrambling left. Flag on the play.
Good tackle there by number 11, Angel Hernandez, senior linebacker.
Brendan Perkins on the quarterback keeper.
I saw a flag. The toss was at holding. JW, going back to what you said about just being disciplined on these unsportsmanlike conducts, it's oftentimes not the talent. These guys have the talent, but the discipline is what's going to take you from being, again, good talent-wise to actual winning. And unfortunately for Mount Zion, they haven't shown very much discipline tonight, which really gave the Warriors a leg up.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's a hard environment to come into somebody's homecoming so far from home and take the flights and the travel, but it's not for a lack of talent. It's just disciplined football that I really feel has been the difference here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Perkins.
He drops back,
Ball.
scrambling right.
Run.
Looks like it's going to be a sack.
Sack.
Another flag on the play.
Number 50, Jonas Wiederstein.
Number 3, brought down for quarterback sack.
There's a flag down the field.
Way in the backfield.
Backfield. Oh, here in the secondary, there's a flag there, and he got picked up, so I don't know if.
Who would have guessed Jonas would have been our first sack of the night?
That's
That's the
huge.
first sack. That's the first sack of the night.
The QB for Mount Zion Prep has done a great job avoiding pressure.
Yeah, exactly right. We've had him in the backfield several times, but he's been able to shake a couple of our would-be tacklers and oftentimes turn those things into big games.
Absolutely. These next 3 games, Cornerstone's D-line has got to work on making that not the case. Got to finish drives and finish plays. Scrambles back out to the left again. Another flag.
Penalty on the play. Holding against number 77 on the offense.
I mean, I would argue that's over 100 yards in penalties.
At least.
For Mount Zion Prep.
Yeah, probably more. Probably 150.
I mean, if there's 15 yards, there's 6 15-yarders for unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, it's more than 10 penalties.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was 100 or close to 80 something the first half. This half's probably 150 yards of penalties.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care how good you are. You got that many penalty yards. It's hard to win any football game.
It is, and that wasn't our case this game, but we've been in that situation before. Now with a minute 32 to go in the game, Cornerstone scores still 33-13. Cornerstone.
And not all penalties are created equal. Like, I don't mind a holding penalty. I mean, you're out there job and you're working hard, and somebody gets flagged for holding. You don't even mind like a pass interference penalty. You're working hard at that. But when you have these off the ball penalties,
boom,
good catch, good tackle,
good catch, good tackle, good play.
Number 4, Isaiah Martin on the catch. Brought down by number 4, Deshaun Horn.
There's Deshaun Horn on another tackle tonight.
He's little, but he's not scared to get in there, is he?
Oh, absolutely not. Just goes to show why he's getting the looks he is right now. He got offered today from a college, and he's definitely earned what he's been given so far.
Well, we're under a minute to go. Warriors still up 33-13.
Yeah, Warriors going to be 5-3 after this win, and they got 3 more away games. This is the last home game of the season, and by no means is it an easy away stretch. But Friday nights at Warrior Stadium, it's the last minute for the 2025 season.
And if you're still watching and you are in driving distance of San Antonio, I want to invite you to come out to Cornerstone Christian Schools, schedule yourself a tour. You will be impressed when you come over and see what's been put together here at this school.
You mentioned 5-3, 5-3 the record.
But they've played well enough where we could very easily be 7-1.
Oh, absolutely. this is a very strong team, a lot of athletes, a lot of returning talent, and I think we'll finish the year off strong, hopefully getting another 3 wins and letting Coach Clayton add another year to his program and seeing what he can do in year 3.
False start in the offense. We need to get a statistician. Somebody can read us these stats. I'm really curious to see how many penalty yards this team has got.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, that'll be good. That'll be good. So for next year, Kerry, if you're listening, Sam, we need a statistician. A statistician here to
I would say first year the live broadcast has been a success.
Without a doubt.
We need to obviously improve, like our football team is constantly improving.
That's right.
But
there you go. Perkins got some pressure.
Trying to make something happen. Floats one up.
Almost a pick, but it looked like he stepped out of bounds.
Pass intended for number 4. Broken up by number 11, Angel Hernandez.
Lots of smiles on the Cornerstone sideline. Got the job finished tonight here at Warrior Stadium, and this is the first time in a long time we've won the last home game of the year.
The last home game and homecoming. I think it's been several years where we have had a tough homecoming, so that says a lot about, again, creating a winning culture, and you get these results, right? What I like about today's game is we played with some discipline. We did have some penalties, but there were penalties, holding, offside, stuff like that. We had one unsportsmanlike conduct, just not being smart, right? Running into the field without your helmet.
Right.
But overall, we played a better game on the discipline side. So that's a win. That talks about the coaches getting after the kids, after the team, and really focusing on limiting those penalties. So hopefully going into next week, I believe we have Lassa. Is that?
Look for the game we play next week.
Yeah, we got Lassa High School coming up in Austin, Texas. That'd be a good game.
Lassa High School, and then Legacy.
Then Legacy.
Then Legacy at Houston Christian.
So we were wrong 2 more games.
Yardage for a first down.
Yeah, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. So Mount Zion not going away
They're
easy.
Not giving up very easily.
They stepped out of bounds, so now it's 6 seconds to go.
They're going to try to put this in the end zone.
Put this in the end zone.
2 plays in 6 seconds, or you think 1 play?
I think 1 play. Well, depending what the play is, right? But it's usually 6 to 8 seconds per play. So they definitely have 1 play to go. If it's a quick play, they get out of bounds, maybe 1 more play, 3 seconds or 2 seconds, something like that. So.
Timeout. Mount Zion. The final timeout of the game.
I think plays like this build a team's confidence to go out there and finish the season. It's good to see them not backing down, though.
Yeah, they want to score a touchdown in this and go home with a little bit of confidence, and they scored on their last drive. Can't fault them for that.
Absolutely.
Here
we go.
That's the pressure, and that's the ball game.
The way to go, Warriors.
That's a good way to finish the game.
They're excited again because they know.
Excited.
Absolutely.
Coach is excited. Kids are excited.
That's awesome.
And it's tough, right? You lose a game, then you have a bye, and then you have all the festivities of homecoming, getting ready for a game like this, and they produced, right? Limited the penalties, had some drives, and do it. So I thank you, everybody, for for tuning in. Looking forward to next year. JW, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for having me. Last broadcast of the year. I'm honored.
CCS alum, J.W. Hagee.
Let's do it again next year,
Now
Warriors.
at Texas A&M, and see if they can pull it off tomorrow.
We want to thank you for joining us tonight on the campus of Cornerstone Christian Schools. Tonight, as you leave our campus, we pray that you travel safe and that we have the opportunity to see you here again soon. For more information about CCS, we encourage you to go to sa-ccs.org.